Hey guys, it's Daniel. I am in the NOS 130 class, and I am going to actually just show you how to create a user account and then how to make some changes to it. So right now you see I'm on the Moodle page just to kind of refresh myself and see exactly what I need to put on this video, but I'm going to go on ahead and start. So I'm at the desktop screen, and I'm going to go to the Start menu, and then if you come right over here into the User panel, you click on Control Panel, and this will bring up your actual control panel. So right over here in the top left corner you see User Accounts and Friend or Family Safety. If you just click on that, it'll bring you into your user account user face. So here, once you click on User Accounts, it'll bring you here, and you can make changes to your administrator. So I am the owner of this computer, so I am the default administrator. But you can also manage other accounts. You can change account types. There's all kinds of little things that you can do on that screen, but I'm gonna go back, and I'm back into the dialog. And right here, it says add or remove user accounts. So if you click on that, it pops up my account and then the default guest account, which I currently have turned off. But then right down here, it says create a new account. So if you just click on that, it'll ask you what name you would like to appear on the welcome screen and on the start menu. So this is the actual account name. So I'm just gonna put on here example account. Okay, and I left it all lowercase, and I'm sure you saw my hands down in there. I'm still having trouble with Camtasia. It's not working right, but okay, so then here you have two options. You have your standard user account option, which will allow them to access their own account, but it won't let them make administrative changes to the computer. So they can view all of their documents, they can make their own folders and all of that in their own desktop user face, but they can't install or change things that you don't want them to. And then if you click here, it says administrator, which they have complete access, just like I would, to the computer, and they could make the changes that they wanted to the computer system. For now, I'm just going to leave it as a standard user account. And then I just hit create account. So right here, it comes up example account, which is the account that I created, my account, and then the guest, which is still currently turned off. So just go back to Moodle and refresh. We're gonna create a password for it. Okay, so once you click on that user's account, right over here you get the options, and it says change account name, create a password, change the picture. You can set up parental controls. You can actually change the account type from standard to administrative, or you could delete the account, and then of course you could manage another account. So the only reason that I actually get all of these options is because I'm currently logged in as an administrator. But to go in here as an admin and create the password, you just click on that link that says create a password. So it says here create a password, and I'm just gonna put in something easy. Actually, I'm just gonna put in easy, and then you have to type it in to confirm it, so EASY, and then a hint, I'm just gonna make that one easy too. But for the record, when you do create a password, I would not use something that's 4 letters, or I would not use something like that. And even when you put a hint in there, I wouldn't put it as the same thing. And it's actually recommended that when you do a password, you type your password in, and then your hint is something completely different from your actual password. So say, for example, I put, I don't know, water as my password. Down here in your password hint, you would put something like box or color, something that would completely throw off that hint. So I went on ahead and clicked create the password. So right now it showed up over here, create or password protected. So then if you want to go in and you want to make any other changes to the account, again, I'm in the administrative panel, but I can actually change that picture as well. But the standard user can also do this for their own account. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, just select, I'm gonna select the cat, just so you see the example, and then the cat pops up as the user. So I'm gonna go on ahead and log out and then log back into the other user, the one that I created. So I'm logging out of my admin option, and I'm going to log into the standard features option. So here it says force log off. Yeah, I'm going to go on ahead and force it closed. And then here we have the 2 user accounts. So I have my administrative, and then you have the example account that I created as well. So I'm going to go on ahead and log in, and remember my password was easy. And just hit the arrow and log in. So since this is the first time that I'm logging in, it might take a second because it is going to prepare the desktop, and it's probably created all of the files and folders that that user is going to need. So as we're waiting, just remember that when you're creating your accounts, your administrative account is going to have complete and total access to your computer. So when they have complete and total access, they can actually change files, they can read files, execute things, they can actually download programs, all of the things that you as a user in the administrative would have, they could do. So when you create multiple accounts, it's probably logical to go on ahead and set them up as a standard user so that they don't have that access and they don't mess up your computer. Okay, so I'm logged in as the standard user, and then you can actually click the start menu, and then right here is the little picture that I created. So then I'm going to go on and click off of it and just going to change the background of the desktop so that you can see that I can change my desktop and it does not affect the other accounts. So you go up here to personalize after you've right clicked on that screen, and then it brings up your different backgrounds or desktops that you can choose from. So I'm just going to click the landscapes. It's fairly simple, and then here we go. So I've changed the desktop. Now I'm going to kind of go into my control panel on this account and then go here. So after you go to your user accounts, it's going to say add or remove users. So we have all of the same options, but then watch. See, I get the dialog. So because I'm not an administrative user, I don't have access to change any of the accounts. So it's showing right now that Daniel is the administrative, which is me, and that I'm going to have to enter my password for this user to be able to make changes. So I'm going to go ahead and hit no, and then I'm not going to change it on this account. So this is the standard account, but I'm going to log back out and log back into the administrative account. Okay, so then log back into mine and put in my password, and then I'm back into the default admin. So you see I changed the background on the other one, but it didn't change it on here. So that's actually how you set up an account. You change your passwords. You can actually change the pictures of other users' accounts, and you can also set up their password. So maybe if they lost theirs, you can reset it and have that access. Okay, well that's all I've got for today, but now you know how to install or create new users.